Have you ever wondered if Allah is truly blessing your efforts? You wake up every day, you work hard, you make dua, and you try your best, yet sometimes you don't see immediate results. You might question, is Allah helping me? Are my efforts being accepted? But here's the truth. Allah sees every step you take, every tear you shed, and every moment you struggle. Just because you don't see instant success doesn't mean your efforts are not being rewarded. In fact, Allah's blessings are often hidden in ways we don't realize until much later. In this video, we will uncover 4 powerful signs that Allah is blessing your efforts. These signs are not just about wealth or success, they go much deeper. Because true blessings are not measured by how much money you have or how many achievements you collect. True blessings are about how close you are to Allah and how much peace you feel in your heart. Allah's blessings don't always come in the way we expect. Sometimes He opens doors we never knocked on. Other times, He strengthens us in ways we never thought possible. And the greatest blessing of all? Feeling a deep, unshakable connection with Him, knowing that He is guiding you no matter what happens. If you have ever felt lost, if you have ever doubted whether your hard work is making a difference, then stay with me until the end. Because Allah never ignores sincere efforts. He never wastes the hard work of those who trust in Him. Let's explore these signs together, and by the end of this video, you will realize that Allah has been blessing you all along, sometimes in ways you never even noticed. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring Islamic content. 1. Your heart feels at peace. Even in difficult times, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, things don't go as planned. You put in your best effort, but success seems far away. You work hard, yet you don't see immediate results. In these moments, many people feel lost, frustrated, or even hopeless. But there is a special kind of person who remains calm, even in the middle of struggles. This person doesn't panic when things go wrong. Instead, they trust in Allah and continue working with patience and hope. This is a person whose heart is at peace, no matter the situation. And this is one of the biggest signs that Allah is blessing your efforts. When Allah blesses your work, He gives you an inner calmness that cannot be explained. Your heart feels light, even when things are heavy. You don't feel overwhelmed, even when life is difficult. This is because you truly believe in Allah's plan. You know that He is watching over you. You trust that if something doesn't happen now, it will happen at the right time. This peace is not something money can buy. It is not something that comes from the world. It is a special gift from Allah given to those who put their faith in Him. Many people think that blessings only mean money, success, or achievements. But in reality, the greatest blessing is peace of mind. What is the use of having a big house if you cannot sleep peacefully in it? What is the use of having wealth if your heart is always worried? Many people have everything they ever wanted, yet they feel empty inside. On the other hand, some people have very little, but their hearts are full of contentment. They smile, they are grateful, and they feel blessed. This is because they have the greatest gift, the peace that Allah places in their hearts. This peace does not mean that life is perfect. No one's life is perfect. Even the prophets faced challenges. But Allah gave them the strength to remain calm and patient. When your heart is at peace, you don't waste time worrying about things you cannot control. You stop overthinking about the future. You stop doubting your efforts. You focus on what you can do today and leave the results to Allah. This doesn't mean you stop working hard. No, you work even harder, but with a calm and focused mind. You stop comparing your journey with others. You don't feel jealous of other people's success. Instead, you feel happy for them because you know that Allah has a plan for everyone. You understand that what is written for you will reach you at the right time. So how do you know if Allah is blessing your efforts? Ask yourself, do I feel peace even in difficult moments? If the answer is yes, then this is a sign that Allah is with you. Even if the world is against you, even if people don't believe in you, even if you have failed 100 times, As long as your heart is at peace, know that Allah is blessing your journey. Because true success is not just reaching the destination, it is having peace in your heart while walking the path. If you are struggling right now, but you still feel a sense of calmness, then know that you are not alone. Allah is by your side. Keep working hard, keep making dua, and keep trusting His plan. The path may be difficult, but Allah's blessings are greater than any obstacle. The one who keeps going with faith will always reach their destination, not just in this world, but in the hereafter as well. And that is the ultimate success. 2. Doors of opportunity. Open for you in unexpected ways. Have you ever experienced a moment when something amazing happened out of nowhere? Maybe you got a job you never expected, or someone helped you at just the right time. Perhaps a problem you had been struggling with for months suddenly got solved in a way you never imagined. These moments are not coincidences. They are signs that Allah is blessing your efforts. When He wants something good for you, He makes a way for it to reach you, even from places you never thought possible. Sometimes, we limit ourselves by thinking too small. We believe that success can only come in certain ways. But Allah is the best of planners. He can open doors that you never even knew existed. You might be focusing on one path, trying so hard to make it work, and suddenly Allah gives you an opportunity from an entirely different direction. This is because Allah's wisdom is greater than ours. He knows which way is best for you, even when you don't see it. Whoever fears Allah, He brings forth a way out for him, and provides him with what he needs, from where he does not even imagine. And whoever places his trust in Allah, He is sufficient for him. Surely Allah is to accomplish His purpose. Allah has set a measure for everything. When you stay connected to Allah, He will create paths for you that you never even thought about. You don't have to know how things will happen. You just have to keep doing your best and leave the rest to Allah. If something doesn't work out, don't lose hope. Sometimes, Allah closes one door because He has something better waiting for you. You might be sad that a certain opportunity slipped away, but what if Allah is protecting you from something bad? What if He is preparing you for something greater? Many times in life, people give up because they don't see immediate results. They work hard, but nothing seems to change. They try to build something, but they face obstacles. If you ever feel like this, remember, Allah's timing is perfect. Just because you don't see something happening right now doesn't mean Allah is not working behind the scenes. He might be testing your patience to see if you truly trust Him. The moment you start thinking, nothing is working, is the moment when you need to have even more faith. Because often, right when you are about to give up, that is when Allah's blessings are about to arrive. Sometimes, Allah's blessings come in small ways. Maybe He introduces you to the right person who gives you an opportunity. Maybe He removes toxic people from your life so you can focus better. Maybe He gives you a new idea that leads you to success. These are all hidden blessings, but many people don't recognize them. They expect something big and obvious, but Allah's help often comes in ways we don't expect. If you feel like doors are opening for you in ways you never imagined, know that this is Allah's blessing upon you. It means that your hard work is being rewarded. But if you feel like nothing is happening, don't lose faith. Keep praying, keep working, and trust that Allah is preparing something special for you. The key is to never stop believing. The moment you trust Allah completely, you will see how beautifully He arranges everything for you. Remember, Allah is always working in your favor. Even when you don't see it, even when you don't feel it, He is making things happen for you. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, and your efforts sincere. When the right time comes, you will look back and realize that every difficulty, every delay, and every closed door was actually leading you to something better. And that is the true beauty of Allah's blessings. 3. You keep moving forward despite challenges. Life is never a straight road. No matter how hard you try, there will always be obstacles in your path. Sometimes these challenges feel too heavy to carry. You might feel like giving up, thinking, maybe this is not for me. But then, something inside you pushes you to keep going. Even when things are difficult, even when the results are slow, you don't stop. You fall, but you get back up. You feel tired, but you don't quit. This is one of the biggest signs that Allah is blessing your efforts. He is giving you the strength to keep moving forward. Many people assume that if something is meant for them, it should come easily. But in reality, every great thing requires struggle. If you are still standing despite everything you have been through, know that it is not by your power alone, it is Allah's help that is carrying you forward. Do not lose heart and do not grieve, and you are the uppermost if you are believers. Success is not about never failing. It is about having the faith to keep going, even when things are tough. If Allah is blessing your efforts, He will not remove all obstacles instantly. Instead, He will give you the patience, wisdom, and strength to overcome them. Because through these challenges, He is making you stronger. He is preparing you for something greater. Think about a seed that is planted in the ground. Before it grows into a tree, it must break through the soil. It struggles in the darkness, but it keeps pushing upward. If the seed stops pushing, it will never become a tree. Your journey is the same. Every difficulty you face is like that soil. It is shaping you, making you stronger, and preparing you for something bigger. If you stop now, you will never see the fruits of your hard work. But if you keep going, Allah will turn your struggle into success. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have everything yet feel lost, and others, despite facing countless hardships, remain hopeful and motivated? The difference is trust in Allah. When you believe that every effort you make is seen by Allah, you don't give up easily. You understand that every struggle is a step towards something better. You stop asking, "Why me?" and start saying, "Ya Allah, I trust your plan." Sometimes, the biggest test is patience. You might feel like you have been working hard for so long without seeing results. But remember, Allah never wastes your effort. Every prayer, every late night of hard work, every sacrifice, it is all being recorded. Even when you don't see results immediately, know that Allah is moving things in your favor. What is meant for you will come to you at the right time. Your only job is to keep going and never lose faith. So if you are going through difficulties but still find the courage to wake up and try again, this is a sign that Allah is blessing your efforts. He is keeping your heart strong, He is guiding you forward, and He is preparing you for something greater. Do not stop now. Keep making dua, keep working, and trust that your time will come. Allah never abandons those who put their trust in Him. 4. You feel a strong connection with Allah. One of the greatest signs that Allah is blessing your efforts is that you feel closer to Him. You start relying on Him more. You talk to Him in your prayers, not just because you need something, but because you love Him. You trust His plan, even when things don't go your way. You feel a deep sense of contentment, knowing that Allah is guiding you. When Allah wants good for you, He brings you closer to Him. He puts love for prayer in your heart. He makes your dua more sincere. He makes you remember Him more often. This is not a small blessing. It is the biggest sign of His mercy upon you. Many people chase success, wealth, and fame, but they feel empty inside. No matter how much they achieve, they still feel lost. But the one who has a strong connection with Allah, that person has everything. So remember me, and I will remember you, and be thankful to me, and be not ungrateful to me. When you remember Allah, He remembers you. Think about that for a moment. The Creator of the universe, the one who controls everything, remembers you. What greater blessing could there be? If you find yourself thinking about Allah more, making more dua, and seeking His guidance, then this is a sign that He is guiding you toward success. Sometimes Allah keeps certain things away from you because He wants to bring you closer to Him. You might wonder, why am I facing so many struggles? But what if those struggles are the reason you turn to Allah? What if those difficulties are actually His way of protecting you and strengthening your faith? Many people only remember Allah when they are in trouble. But when Allah truly blesses someone, He makes them remember Him at all times, in good and bad moments. Have you ever noticed how peaceful you feel after praying sincerely? Or how making dua brings a sense of relief, even if nothing changes immediately? That is because your soul is connecting with its Creator. The world cannot give you this feeling. No amount of money, power, or success can replace the peace that comes from being close to Allah. This is why the most successful people in Allah's eyes are not those with the most wealth, but those with the strongest faith. The closer you are to Allah, the more you will see His blessings in your life. You will notice how He protects you from things that could have harmed you. You will see how He places the right people in your life. You will realize that every delay, every hardship, and every challenge was actually a hidden blessing in disguise. When you trust Allah completely, you stop worrying about the future. You know that whatever happens is part of His perfect plan. If you feel like your connection with Allah is growing stronger, know that this is His greatest blessing upon you. He is guiding you, He is protecting you, and He is preparing you for something better. Keep holding on to Him. Keep making dua. Keep trusting that He is working in your favor, because in the end, the greatest success is not in this world, it is in the hereafter. And the one who stays close to Allah will never be a loser, neither in this life nor in the next. My dear brothers and sisters, if you recognize these signs in your life, know that Allah is blessing your efforts. Even when things feel slow, even when challenges arise, never doubt that Allah is watching over you. He sees your struggles, He hears your dua, and He knows what is best for you. Sometimes, success is not about reaching the destination quickly. It's about the growth, patience, and trust you develop along the way. Keep striving, keep making dua, and never lose faith. Because as long as you are trying for the sake of Allah, you are never a failure. Allah's blessings are always near, sometimes hidden, sometimes obvious, but always present. So keep going, and watch how Allah's mercy unfolds in your life in ways you never expected. Tell me in the comments, have you ever felt a moment where you knew Allah was helping you? I'd love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring Islamic content.